beautiful Yogini here. Happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Time for Intuition Wednesday. I'm also live here on Reddit. And we're going to pull from the animal cards today. Now, today, if you happen to be watching this on Wednesday, June, is it 8th, 9th, 8th, 9th, June 9th, we have a new moon. And this is a pretty powerful new moon. This new moon energy is going to continue for the next 3 days. And on June the 10th, so tomorrow, we have a solar eclipse. So a new moon solar eclipse. This is full on aligning with our soul's purpose. This is us. We've been shedding. And I don't know if you've been noticing that probably over the past couple of weeks, you've been noticing, maybe having these aha moments, these things bubbling to the surface of what's working and what's not working. Ayek 89 or Aik says hello. Hey, how are you? Agaskolax is in the house. Amazing Yogini is back big time. Woo, woo, we're back. We're back and we are ready for Intuition Wednesday. So I was just talking about the new moon that we have today. So it's a pretty powerful energy. And it's important right now. I keep on saying this. We got to get outside. We got to connect in with Mother Earth, try to ground our energy down because that's going to be helping us to move forward in our power right now. We need to step in our power. I pulled a few cards for the yoga class that I taught this morning. And one of the cards that came up was Lion. And who knows, maybe it'll come up again. But I always pull cards at the beginning of my yoga classes just to say, okay, what do we need as everyone who's doing this class? What do we need? And so the lion energy came up. And the lion energy is connecting in with that inner power, but also connecting in with the sun's energy, which is our feminine side. It doesn't matter what gender you connect with. Or what parts you have, it doesn't matter whatsoever. The lion is about connecting in with that goddess energy, that feminine energy, it's that inner strength, that willpower, that confidence, that courage, but that gentleness and that patience. And we need to have that patience right now because I fully believe that it is about divine timing, right? Divine timing about everything. Things need to fall into place. And right now we're still in Mercury retrograde right until June 22nd. So things are, you might feel, I don't have all the information or technology is slowing me down with certain things. So we got to embrace it and just go with the flow and be patient. And also lion energy is about tuning in with, tuning in is not necessarily the right word. It's being open to even cooperation. You know, when you think about the lions, the cooperation of the hunt. See what comes up for you and see how the resources that you have around you could support you. So it could be resources, financial resources, material resources, or personnel resources that will be able to help bring everything together in beautiful synchronicity. When we have a new moon, it's about what are you manifesting? Being so clear, like this is it. What are you creating in your life right now? What do you want to create? Get super clear. Such a good time to journal. Okay, I didn't miss any messages. For some reason, I thought I meant how dirty are these, man? Look, you can see the fogginess. I have to clean this. Okay, so let's pull some cards. You get to practice your own intuition. So that will be card number 1. That's going to be card number 2. That's card number 3. I feel like, yeah, there's a 4th one. Okay. I'm gonna pause and I'm gonna clean my glasses. So how's everyone doing this beautiful Wednesday? I don't know about how it is wherever you are. It is gorgeous here. It is sunny, blue sky. It's sticky though. It's humid. It's hot. I went for a run first thing this morning, so it was pretty good. But as I was finishing the run, it was getting hotter and hotter. But it was still doable. But I wouldn't be running now. Full moon, here we go. Yeah, new moon. I might have said full moon, and I'm so sorry if I did. So it's a new moon. It's so beautiful here too. Nice, you're out in the garden. So great. So great. Okay, So I have 4 cards. So I'm just going to be showing you the backs of the cards to start, and then we'll get into the front of the cards and we'll see what messages come through for everybody. So here is the first card. So tune in to the back of this card. See if anything comes up for you just while you're looking at it. Maybe a part of the card stands out for you. Maybe you see a brightness, a darkness, a heaviness, an amazingness. So just tune in to see. And whenever you're ready, I recommend closing your eyes. If you can feel safe in that way, close your eyes and feel the energy. Where do you feel this in your body? Where do you feel the energy in your body? If you know anything about chakras, you might feel it in a particular chakra. And I want this to be interactive. I would love, so the energy of the card is still here. Keep tuning in. I'm just going to get a little bit closer to YouTube here. So you can write in the comments. You can say card number 1, this is what I got. And if you don't get anything for certain cards, you obviously don't have to comment. Or you can write card 1, nothing, nada, whatever. It's all good because only maybe just 1 card will have a message for you this time, or maybe 2 or 3, or maybe all 4. So these cards will be unique for each of us as to which cards have a message for us. Okay, so that was card number 1. Hopefully, okay, so Xcolax felt the energy in your heart. Nice. Love it. I like the heart emoji. Got a new follower. Boop, boop. All right, Conspiracy Invest. Love it. All right, here is card number 2. Card number 2. I'll get it a little bit closer to YouTube in a second here. So I'm just going to bring this right up to the camera. All right, so see if anything stands out for you with this card. Does the energy feel any different? I know it's the back of the card and it looks exactly the same, but the energy is very, very different. Close your eyes when you're ready. Tune into the energy. Where do you feel it in your body? Do you get any other types of indication? And maybe you get nothing, and that's okay. So if you get nothing, then maybe this card doesn't have a message for you. But use your 5 senses. You know, you might get a taste in your mouth. You might even smell something. You might see something. You might feel something. Pay attention to your emotions. Okay, so the energy of the card is still there. So close your eyes. Tune in to the energy. I'm just getting a little bit closer to YouTube. But when you're ready, close your eyes. Tune into the energy. See where you feel it in your body. Feel free to share whatever you're feeling. It looks like a fun emoji is from Xcolax. I can't tell what it is. I got to put my glasses on. It might be another heart. I'm not sure. It's pink. All right. So that is card number 2. Let me look. What is that, a brain? Are you feeling it in your brain, Xcolax? Okay, card number 3. Card number 3. All right, I'm going to turn it a little bit so YouTube can see it a bit better. You can also see the muscle in my bicep better this way. Seriously, a year ago, I would not have been able to see my biceps in that way. So that's pretty cool. I'm grateful for that. That's good. Okay, I'm just going to get a little bit closer to YouTube. The energy is still here. Close your eyes. Tune into the energy. You know what I'm so excited about? I don't know if you can tap your head and chew your gum at the same time, tune into the energy and listen at the same time. Not sure, we're all a little bit different, but I'm excited. This afternoon, we're filming a segment for the local TV show that I do. I'm going on a boat. I'm going on a police boat in Whitby Harbor. I'm so excited. And the weather's gorgeous. All right. So that was card number 3. Let me just double check on messages before we're going to go card number 4. Felt the energy in the gut. Okay. Awesome. That's good to know. So in the gut, and are you saying above your belly button? Like right here? Because that is your 3rd chakra, your sacral chakra, the center of your confidence, your courage. your willpower. Here is card number 4. Here we go. Card number 4. See if anything actually looks different. It's the exact same picture, but it might look a little different to you or might feel a little bit different to you. Use your 5 senses. So whenever you're ready, close your eyes, tune right into the card. I'm going to bring this a little bit closer to YouTube now, so the energy is still there. With your eyes closed, see where you feel the energy in your body. Use all of your senses and see what comes up for you. There's no right or wrong, it's just a practice. And I love it when people like Exquilax, thank you so much for sharing what you've been writing. I think we can learn from each other. And even if Exquilax feels it, and let's say, just I hope you don't mind me using you as an example, in their gut or in their heart, you might feel it in your forehead. You might feel it in your big toe. Like we're all different. And so the meaning can be a little bit different for each of us. All right, did I hold that up long enough? So that was card number 4. If you want me to hold either card number 1, 2, 3, or 4 up again, I'd be happy to do that. If you're watching this after the fact, feel free that you can pause it and look at them as long as you like. So I'm going to do the reveal, and you can ask questions as we go. Yes, above the belly button. Okay. No gut emoji. Yeah. Okay. No emoji with intestines and stuff like that. All right, card number 1. I feel like we should have like a drum roll. Card number 1, the spider. Intuition and weaving of fate. Intuition and weaving of fate. So all of our intuition is on high. I've been saying that lately. Our dial has been cranked up high. So it's about trusting in the ideas and inspiration that we get. If you get messages that are coming from a fear place, like it scares the crap out of you, like, oh no, I don't know if I should do that, then that's not going to be your intuition. So even though your intuition can give you warnings of things, you will feel like you're in your power when you get the message, and you will feel safe, and you will trust, but you will take action in a way that feels right for you. Right? So Truth Wins is in the house. Whoop, whoop. My intuition led me here. All right, Truth. I'm glad you're here. That's awesome. So connect in with that intuition. So to connect in, you need to slow down, right? Have parts of your day when you are chilling and allowing yourself just to be open for ideas and inspiration to come through. And if you don't feel like you're good at meditating, you can try some guided meditations. You can do 10, 15-minute guided meditations just to practice. And there's no need, I know it might come naturally, but there's no need to feel like a failure, because whatever happens, happens. It's all good. It's a process. It's a practice. Thanks for the hugs. And but we need to slow down, quiet the mind so we can get those messages. The weaving of fate, I do believe we create our own fate. We have the ability to make our own choices, right? But here's the but we have doing certain things, making certain choices will be more in alignment with our soul because of who we are and what our purpose is and what floats our boat. There's going to be certain things that is in alignment. So weaving of fate, that's what I feel like is your fate, is following that heartfelt inspiration, that joy, that excitement. And that's taking you along your path of being you and allowing your wings to unfurl and open and be the beauty of and uniqueness of exactly who you are. So the spider energy, it's, the intricacy of creating those webs. And for us, it's just taking one step at a time, one foot in front of the other when we're inspired. When we don't have information, we don't know which direction to go, then you don't go anywhere. That's when you chill out. You're like, okay, I'll take a look. You know what? The next day or even 2 hours later, you might get that aha, that inspiration, or maybe it's going to be a week from now. But I do feel like over these next 7 days, we will be getting clearer information. Maybe it won't be everything that you're looking for, but we will receive more clarity as we are in the new moon now. But remember, we're still in Mercury retrograde, so the communication won't be full on clear at this time. Things are still a little bit slow, okay? So that is card number 1. Card number 2. Did we have this guy on Monday, or was this last week? Crocodile energy keeps coming up. The crocodile. All right, so the key message on the crocodile: primal strength and creation. I wish I brought my water bottle. Why did I not bring my water bottle? I'd be taking a sip right now. I might need to take a break in a second and grab it. So we'll see how it goes. So the crocodile, the message that always comes through with the crocodile, we'll see what else comes through, is the fact that the crocodile has beautiful balance with managing its body temperature, right? So it goes in the water to cool right off. You might only see its eyes, and then it will bask in the hot sun and get all hot. And then it'll go back into the water, just creating that beautiful balance. They're also wonderful primal mothers. Okay, so they will lay their eggs. They will keep their eggs safe, put them in their mouths. You know, they're wonderful mothers. So the crocodile is saying, you are creating right now. You are manifesting brilliance right now. All you need to do is keep the balance. Keep the balance between work and play, between action and rest, between sleep and awake. Also with the foods you're eating, the water you're drinking, keeping a beautiful balance. So yeah, you can have some play, you can have some fun, you can, treat yourself to some stuff, and then you clean your body, you be good, you get yourself back balanced and on track, and then have a little bit more fun again. At least that's what I like to do, right? I'm all about the play and the fun. So trying to be able to have that balance in there. But what is the balance that you need in your life right now? Are there any areas where you have that imbalance? Because we want to manifest some awesomeness in our life right now, right? So it's important for us to create that balance and also be mindful of our eggs. How are you doing in there? Be mindful of what you're creating. Keep some things to yourself right now. Don't totally divulge everything that you're doing, because that can sometimes deplete the energy. I'm seeing like a sieve and water, kind of the energy, the water coming through the sieve, and then you're just losing some of that energy. So kind of keep that to yourself, unless you're inspired. You're like, I got to share this because this could be a good partnership, a good cooperation. I'm just thinking about that lion card that I pulled this morning for the yoga. I feel like that still applies, even though, well, I don't know, maybe it did come out today, but I'm feeling like I need to bring in that lion or lioness energy. Love the interpretation. Awesome. And Mer Berlin, thank you for the hugs. Now that I see it was you. Thank you so much. Okay. Excalax. Yeah. Thank you for the balance emoji. I love it. I feel like Excalax, you're giving like an exclamation mark on that. Like, yeah, balance. Here it comes. All right, card number 3. Card number 3 is squirrel, preparing for the future. So when you think about those busy squirrels, they are gathering their nuts. They're always busy, right? Gathering, and bringing it to their home and preparing for the winter. Even though we're still in spring, at least in Ontario, Canada, we're in spring. You might be in winter, maybe if you're in Australia, or almost winter. Anyways, we're doing those little things, so little action steps, because things are really going to start ramping up. So it's like crossing t's and dotting i's right now. You're inspired, got to get it done, and schedule it in to get these things done, because the energy is going to start to pick up. So Mercury retrograde ends on June 22nd, but we're going to start getting some pickup moving towards that date. Oh, we're doing hugs. Yeah. Truth wins. Thanks, man. I'm feeling the hug energy. I'm giving you a hug right back. Love it. So now that squirrel, the image that I'm seeing in my mind too is, have you seen a couple of squirrels playing and chasing each other around the tree and through the branches and all that, or across your deck or veranda, whatever? So they can be extremely playful too. So I'm also want to bring in that crocodile energy into the squirrel energy and bring out the playfulness of, and you are so welcome, Truth Wins, for the hugs. And I'm really grateful for yours. So yeah, that playful energy of the squirrel, let's harness that as well. So yeah, you're going to get stuff done. You're going to cross those t's, dot those i's, get this done, that, create your lists, have it feel so good as you're crossing it off. Yes, or a big check mark, or yeah, totally scribble it out. Feel good in accomplishing it and celebrate in those accomplishments of getting things done. I find that celebration of them and acknowledging of it helps to create that balance. But also think about that playfulness and add in the play within your day every day if you can. Add some play in your day every day if you can. Okay, felt like I needed to amplify that. All right, so the final card, here we go. Woodpecker. I saw a woodpecker yesterday, and I love it because usually if I see a woodpecker, it's because I hear the call of the woodpecker first. But yesterday, it wasn't like the call. When I think of the call of the woodpecker, actually, I think of like the tap, tap, tap on the tree. But yesterday I never even knew what the bird call of a woodpecker sounded like. And I heard it yesterday, and then I saw it, and it flew right up onto a tree. And I'm like, that's a freaking woodpecker. It's such a joy when I get to see things like that. I love it. I get excited about things like that. And so the woodpecker, unique new rhythms of success. So when I think about the woodpecker and the tap, tap, tap on the tree, it is going in there for tree sap, for insects, getting the juiciness, the sap out of life, the sap out of that tree, getting that, I'll just call it the sweet nectar of the tree, And so that's what we're doing right now. And what used to work for me, like being successful, let's say in business, is you got to work your ass off, go, drive yourself to the ground, right? That doesn't work anymore. With the new energy that we have, we need to have balance, and we need to follow our heart, and we need to make decisions from what makes your heart sing and from your joy center. So from that second sexual, creative, abundant chakra, that second chakra right between your hips, right? We got to connect in that second chakra with that heart chakra as we're moving forward. That is what is going to bring us brilliance in manifesting. So that is bringing in our abundance. So we need to listen to that woodpecker and bring in those new rhythms of manifestation by following our heart, by following our joy, and by going after what we really want. So you need to know what you want. You need to tap into that. Tap, tap, tap. What is your rhythm? What is your unique vibration? What floats your boat? What makes you happy? What makes you feel abundant? And there's evidence in your life that does that for you. Maybe some of you are confused about which direction to go, but there's definitely been evidence. So think about whether you're wanting a change within a relationship, with your health, with business, career, let's say, finances. So think back at the times where you did feel really abundant in that area. And what were the elements? What were the characteristics? What were the things that just felt so good? Why wasn't it working so well? And how can you bring that in now in a unique way? And I'm saying unique way because you've changed. It's not going to be in the exact same way that you did before, but it's going to be the elements of that that will apply. We needed to have those experiences to have the evidence to be able to move forward now in this new world that we're creating. Okay. Love it. Okay. Xflax says, oh man, there was a woodpecker above my Airbnb for the whole night. Was it tapping the whole night last night? So that woodpecker message is definitely for you, Xflax, for sure. It kept going until the next day without stop. What a energy. Yeah. Head for the hills. Good afternoon, Yogini. Hey, good afternoon. Good to see you, Head for the hills. Or feel you. Connect with you. So yeah, Xcoax, unique rhythms. That card is definitely for you. And who else is that resonating for? Which cards really resonated with you? And do any of you have any questions? So basically, those are the cards. Those are the 4 cards for Intuition Wednesday. And now I'll just turn it over to whoever is watching live right now. And if you have any questions, you want me to pull a card for you, maybe you have an issue, a situation, something that, I don't know, maybe you want some healing for. So let's see where this goes. I do have to watch my timing. Okay, it is almost 1 o'clock. Yeah, oh, my hands are so dry, man. I am going to have that water. It's also the hand sanitizer, right? So do any of you have any questions? Yeah, because as I said, I need to keep these shorter today because I'm going to go on a boat and do some filming. It will be so fun. I'm so looking forward to it. I think so because I hadn't seen one until last night for many years. Okay, very cool. Absolutely. That's a definite message. It was tapping outside the whole night long. Oh yeah, that message is for you. No question. I feel like I have a beach under my legs. When I take my dogs for trail walks every day and they play with other dogs, and we usually get a beach, like sand, as they start drying off around the house, and one or sometimes both of them like to sit on this chair. So I feel like I'm sitting on a sandy beach. All right, so there might be a little bit of a delay, or maybe no one has any questions for today, but thank you so much for watching, everyone. It was so great. I hope to catch you on Friday. So Friday, it is a Friday night party, and it's 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, so that's Toronto time. It's going to be live on Twitch and live on YouTube, so definitely catch it on YouTube or catch it on Twitch. If you don't know how to find me, you can, well, on YouTube, it is The Joyful Yogini. But an easy way to find me is you can go to my Instagram channel, which is the.joyful.yogini. If you type in The Joyful Yogini, you might just get a different Joyful Yogini out there. There is another one. So the.joyful.yogini, that will bring you to my Instagram. Check in the bio, and there's my link tree with all of my links there. So you can catch me there and go to any of the links. And Truth Win says, can someone be a soulmate without being sexual? Interesting. Yeah, I think different people have definitions of soul mates. But yeah, I do agree with that. It doesn't have to be a sexual connection for sure. Because you know what? You might have a friend. It could be a best friend, same gender, different gender. It doesn't matter, that you have such a beautiful connection with. You know, when I think about a soulmate, I think about the beautiful intertwining of energies that forces you to look at your crap and then forces them to look at their crap, because you just being you helps them to have a clearer picture of what they want and what they don't want, create discomfort within each other, but also create beautiful joy and pleasure, and doesn't necessarily have to be sexual pleasure. It can be just joy in life and satisfaction, and they can ignite your creativity and abundance. And I think it's about finding a soulmate, can be finding someone who um, who you can be you. Oh, tuning. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have this plugged in. Um, you can be you, even though within the relationship judgments can come up. But as you go further within the relationship and get to know each other more, you get to embrace each other more as you embrace yourself more. So soulmate relationships are not necessarily easy unicorns and rainbows and happily ever after. They can be tough. They can be tough, but so rewarding if you choose to look within. You know, look within. Look at what you can change and adapt. How you can adjust your perspective about things, or take action in a different way, or set your boundaries better. I really got to plug this in. So, but my thing is over there. Okay, Truth Wins says, she brings out the best in me. Truth Wins, that's awesome. That is wonderful. Yeah, that sounds like a beautiful soulmate relationship. I love it. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be sexual. And you can even have those brilliant relationship, like what I was picturing for some reason is a beautiful relationship with someone, and maybe even living with them, but not having that sexual connection, but everything else. And maybe that sexual connection ends up being with even someone else who you have that really strong sense. Like there's so many different versions of relationships, right? There's not just one version. It's what feels right for you. All right. Well, do I plug her in or should I sign this off? Any other last questions? Let's see. Appreciate your present. Oh, wonderful. Enjoy the boat. Thank you, Xgalax. Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, Truth Wins. Great. Thank you. Awesome. Oh, love the heart. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you on Friday for the Friday night party, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And you know what? I've decided on the theme. I'm going to use the theme that I used for one of my podcasts already, and it's how to spice up your sex life. And we'll keep it general. It doesn't have to. You don't have to necessarily be with a partner, because I would love to have interaction from everyone else. But it's not only going to be about that topic. That topic will be scattered throughout, and we'll also do some channeled messages. You can ask questions. I can pull some cards for you, and we'll have some fun. So Friday night party, 8 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Pass it on. Pass on the word. I would love for more people to be able to join in the fun. So thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to sign off on Reddit here first. See you guys later. Bye. And then to my YouTube buddies, thank you so much for coming. I love the interaction. Truth, I'm so glad you were here. It was wonderful having you. And to everyone else who's watching, and if you don't feel like participating, that's okay. Some of you might just be listening in as you're doing other stuff, and that's cool. But thanks for joining me. So from my light to yours, namaste. Bye, everyone.